You like Parliament Uplink? We're watching it again. Now in the other semifinal matchup, this is Faze with Scump, obviously, versus XGN. Faze up 2-0 at the moment. We just saw Denial take down BQ 3-0 with ease. We'll see if Faze can match that one here and set up the Denial versus Faze grand finals that really we predicted from the start of this entire show.
Yep, off the rip, I think most people would have predicted a Faze Denial finish, and we might just get that here unless XGN can answer back and prevent the 3-0.
Well, off the start, I'm going to be watching Clayster because I think he's going to be a player to watch, especially on Parliament Uplink. Fizzer, Nelson, Killa, and Lacefield have their hands full in this matchup. They're down 2 games already in the series. Let's see if they can force the Game 4 hardpoint.
All right, here it is. Clayster getting into position, but Lacefield shuts him down. I'm going to give this man some attention. Goes for the 2-piece and tries to get the 3rd, but only gets the assist. Scump is going to be the one to stop him.
Nabel spots 1, grabs the 2nd as well, getting flanked, though, by Nelson. Zuma rocking that bow, something we don't see too often, but as we mentioned...
We're seeing 8 bows right now in this match.
Yeah, Parliament is so bow heavy. Goes for the toss. That one is going to be off to the right, still right underneath the portal, though, so if they could possibly get a position to stop this one from going out, they will be able to get the dunk in. Nope, a little bit too late. They clear out the opposing team's base. They do have a perfect route, though, to go for a score.
And look, we're seeing Enable still alive in their base. He has not gone down yet. They could pass it to him, but it looks like Clayster is going to try and go in on his own. The drone is going to fall as he dies. 2 versus 1. Enable still alive in the base, but now he falls. Killa clutches up and goes huge for XGN to clear out the base.
Killa, the man, the legend himself, 5-2 on a 3 streak, just saved his team from going down early in this game number 3. Unable to pick up the kill on Enable is Killa. Only 1 player remaining near the drone area for XGN. That was Nelson. He gets cut down. Here comes the aggression yet again from Faze. They're continuing to try to play the objective.
All right, just as Nelson tried to grab that drone, he gets into position to play around that drone. He gets taken out. Clayster with some solid movement here around this little metal beam to get into a good head glitch here. He's set up in a good position to help his team out. Unfortunately, he's going to stun them, but still not able to be taken out in the power position just yet. Lacefield, though, gets a good angle to shut him down.
Zuma, the first player from Faze, in a position to try to stop the aggression from XGN. So far, Faze has done a pretty good job of keeping the drone out of their hands. I don't think XGN has really even touched it once to this point in the game. Nice nade from Enable, getting the entry kill on that drone area. 1 player left, that's Lacefield, and yet again, Faze just completely clears out the side of the map.
All right, Enable grabbing the drone now. He has a player in front of him, that's Scump. If you want someone in front of you, you want Scump, but Scump goes down, unfortunately. Zuma still sitting top mid, trying to find a good angle, but he can't do it. He gets taken out by a grenade. Enable, though, is still able to secure the throw for Faze, now leading 2-0 with just 2 minutes left in this half.
Enable continuing to be a nuisance in XGN's base. Killa is finally there to cut him down. 2-0 lead. They've held XGN completely scoreless on the preferred side. Fizzerp and Nelson are a combined 6 and 18.3 KD ratio at the moment. Not the start they needed to this respawn game mode.
Definitely not the start you want to see out of them on the bottom of the scoreboard currently. And just as we're talking about them, they fall again. Faze looks like they're maybe trying to set up around the drone, or XGN looks like they're trying to set up around the drone here. No one from Faze really doing it. Look at how far spread apart these 3 Faze members are, actually.
Lacefield continuing to stay alive on this drone area, but what we've seen time and time again, Fox, is even when they push out their base, they don't have the setup or confidence they need to actually push the drone forward. And Faze is continuing to hold them scoreless. 3.5 minutes into this game. Outside of Enable really going off at 14-7, it's just really been XGN struggling to get anything going. There's a nice nade out of Fizzer to begin to get the aggression out again for XGN, but then the rest of his teammates fall as well as him.
Yeah, and really, I think it honestly comes down to just which team has the better bows at this point. I mean, we're seeing how strong Enable and Clayster are for this team. I really, if I look at this XGN roster, if I'm being honest, I only see Killa and Lacefield that are really the strongest ARs in their team, and I just don't think that that's enough for how strong the bows are on Faze.
Yet to be able to find a kill as of yet. 4-0 lead for Faze. It's been dominant all through side number 1. They are primed to take home the series 3-0 if they can continue to play like this. Zuma challenges the player in the back of the map. He takes down Killa, and there is a No, Lacefield with a nice nade. They get the spawn in as well, and what I thought was about to be a dunk from Zuma is a save possession from XGN. 30 seconds remaining at side one. Still, while that might have seemed like a silver linings of the game so far for XGN, they are still down by 2 possessions.
Yeah, certainly a clutch throw by Lacefield with those nades, but that's probably not really going to be enough. I'm sure Faze will open up many more opportunities for themselves to score here as Clayster waiting for his teams to move up so he can bait them out a little bit, but he's still going to go down. And now Zuma pushing through on the flank from top mid. You see this so often out of those top mid AR players, but it doesn't matter. The drone is moving further and further into their base, but hey, not enough time for XGN to make anything of it. We're going into the second half with Faze leading 4-0.
4-0 lead for Faze. Here's your final kill cam from Zuma. 38 and 21 performance from him and Enable. Pretty disgusting stuff so far here in the first half. I'm hopping on board with the red-headed legend himself, Enable, to see if he can continue to stay hot on side number 2.
And really, you've got to. Coming in double positive. Definitely got to give this man the spotlight. Spotting a player downrange, not able to connect with those shots. He's going to fall. That's going to be Fizzer. Let's see if Fizzer can redeem himself this second half. Already starting off with 2 kills, trying to bring this deficit of his KD back and move into the Faze base undetected so far.
Killa doing all he can to run this drone. Unfortunately, though, he does wind up getting cut down. Help from his teammates, though, has bought Nelson enough time to begin to run this drone, and he should go for the dunk, but no, he gets cut down. Also, Fizzer dies, so it was a beautiful scoring opportunity for XGN. They continue to fail at getting points on the board. 6 minutes of gameplay have gone by, and only 2 dunks have come in from Faze.
Whenever I watch Clayster play, it seems like he already knows. Like, he just predicts so well exactly where XGN is going to be. Spot checking so well with I'm assuming his team's communication. That's just something, that's exactly what you want to see about out of one of the strongest assault rifles in the game. Arguably the strongest assault rifle in the game. But just as 2 more points go in, Clayster is going to fall. But Faze is already set up and starting to get set up for another scoring opportunity off this reset.
Positive 20 in the slaying department is Faze. They're running away with this uplink. Really nothing else you could say about it. Every time XGN gets control of the drone area, they never have the ability to run it forward and even attempt to get a 1-point play in. Really the best opportunity they've had so far is when Killa had the drone just, what, a minute ago when he got cut down? Not the spot you want to be in. Again, Clayster has that drone in hand, spots one player in front of him. Tries to give him a stomp, he's able to stun him momentarily. Nelson actually takes his own teammate out with a team kill. The drone's still in a spot where Faze can capitalize him, and Zuma's picking up 2 pieces like that. There's no way Faze is going to lose this game.
Great shots out of Zuma. Trying
nice
to hit
kill.
Some movement here. He's a little tagged up, so he needed to take that route, but he's going to fall. Fizzer with another big 2-piece on the drone. We saw him open up just like this in the beginning of the second half of Uplink, but he's going to go down anyway. Lacefield is going to team kill and then pick up a kill to redeem himself, but still tagged up, playing around the drone reset. There are 2 Faze players in his way. I don't see him lasting too long.
Scump has that bow in hand. You can see Faze, whoever it is, they're just grabbing the drone and they're just moving it up, trying to continue to push the objective at all times. Zuma actually took Scump down there. That's going to slow down the aggression momentarily from Faze. They still have the numbers advantage, though, in the opposing team's base. The dunk coming in from Enable, continuing to stay consistent. They're not trying to overdo any pushes. They're only going when they have the best chance possible of scoring, and it reflects in the score, now up 8-0. Fox, is there any chance that Fizzer and the boys can come back in this game?
I really don't see it happening all game. We've just seen XGN playing more reactive than proactive. I'm not sure if it's the communication or what, but they just don't seem to know what to do in every given situation, and Faze is just having their way with them. Killa, with the drone in hand, is going to be faced by all 4 Faze players. As soon as he turns this corner, he's got to buy himself some time. 2
minutes remaining. XGN's going to need to play these final moments absolutely flawlessly if they want to stay alive in this scuffed 10K series. Clayster now with the drone in hand, pushing to middle map. Another team kill coming out of Fizzer. The pass coming in. Unfortunately, Zuma is going to wind up falling. Either way, 90 seconds left. Still a 4-possession game. 4 dunks needed as well. A tall order if you're the boys on XGN.
Killa on middle map here with the drone. Doesn't look like he really knows what he wants to do. This Faze is all still in their base, just waiting for him to make his move so they can take him out, and that they do. Only 2 players from Faze fall, and the drone and 3 players from XGN fall in that situation. So Faze is coming out on top with more kills and the drone control in Scumpy's hands.
Clayster's 20 and 21, a very quiet game from him. I said I thought he was going to go off. Well, it's been the rest of his team doing most of that work. Scump just trying to stay alive with this drone, buy his teammates time. He's going to do just that. Clayster picks that one back up. He's going to get aggressive, going for the 1-point toss. It appears. Juking out the opposing team. Going for it yet again, Clayster.
Oh.
Clayster! Oh no, he just missed it. That would have been so
He was kissing
sick.
that satellite uplink. He was kissing that globe in the sky. He tried so hard.
That would have been so sick.
Just 30 seconds left here, guys. Clayster trying to pull some impressive movement there, but he's not able to commit to it. Faze is going to be moving on to the finals to face off against Denial.
Yeah, I'm not trying to make this all about Faze, but to be quite honest with you, this entire game was all Faze. It wasn't even really that much of a game, to be quite honest with you, from the start. Negative what? Oh god, negative 13, negative 21, negative 28, negative 35 right now are the boys on XGN. No way you win an uplink game when you're getting that badly outslayed. 10-0, a quick and easy game number 3 for the boys on Faze. They're going to go up against the entire Denial roster in your Scuff 10K Grand Finals.
Yep, shout out to Scuff for sponsoring the show today. Hope you're all enjoying and using that hashtag Scuff10K. Guys, we're seeing Faze 3-0 XGN to move on against Denial here. Who do you see taking this matchup?
I mean, I honestly don't know. I know we got a lot of Faze fans in the chat. We got a lot of Denial fans in the chat. Guys, do not go anywhere. We're going to bring you your grand finals right after this quick commercial break.